Good morning. For those watching the replay, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, I don't know. Been up since 2 o'clock this morning. Just watching a movie and then riding my bike and crocheting some. So I thought I'd go ahead and go live. Good morning, Manuela, my darling. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Good morning, Candy. And how are you? I do trust that y'all are doing well today. So, woke up 2 o'clock in the morning, about 2:15, and couldn't go back to sleep for anything. So, I got up and I finished watching one of my TV shows. And then, yes, I watch TV. I know blind people watch TV. Listen to it. And then I watched a movie um, that's been on my TV for a while. It was like almost 3 hours long. So I watched that. And I said, that's it. I can't sit in my recliner no more. So I got up and I did my exercise bike. And yeah, that kind of got me a little hot and sweaty. I'm a little warm right now, but it's all good. While I'm riding my bike, this is so funny. My cat is behind me, jumping up and clawing me in the behind. I don't know if she's trying to make me go faster or make me get off. But I'm like riding my bike and cat. Oh, I'm like, Wednesday, quit clawing my behind. Oh, it is very annoying when you can't get sleep. It's more annoying when you're riding your bike and your cat's clawing your behind. But Candy, I'm so glad to see you. I didn't think you'd be up this early because that's 4:30 for you. Bless your heart. Manuela, I'm guessing for you, is it 11:30? You're either 6 hours ahead of me or 5 hours ahead of me. So I'm guessing it's 11:30. I could be wrong. But oh my goodness. I wanted to like drop kick my cat, but I did not. I didn't. So I drank 16.9 ounces of water or whatever that bottle is. I can't remember. Drank that. So up and ready to start my day. So there we go. You're 6 hours ahead of me. Did that. I did do some crocheting during the movie. So yeah, where you have to pay attention. It's because when the movie takes place in a dark scene, I really can't see anything. Otherwise, the movie's just blurry because I'm so far from it. Oh, really? Bless your heart. I normally get up at 4 during the week, but on weekends I usually sleep a little bit, but for some reason I couldn't. You did, bless you. Oh, I wish I was there. I'm going to watch the replay though. I will catch the replay. I'm just so sorry I didn't see it this morning. I just didn't get on YouTube. My husband, I have a DVR, which records television, and my husband got on to me to watch some of my recordings. So I did. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So I did watch some of my recordings, and I can find what I've been crocheting on. I've been using this Wander Yard. Oh my gosh, the color's coming out perfect. Wow. The color's called Orchid. Oh, you're usually up between 2 and 3 to be at work by 4:30. Bless your heart, Candy. Oh my goodness. I'm looking for all the little pieces. This is the polyfill. I had to put the polyfill in a bag. The cats go in my knitting bag, my crochet bag, and steal my polyfill because they're naughty. So I've been making all the pieces and parts that have fallen in my bag. So I have a couple of thighs. I had to cut the string long enough so I could sew them on. So that's the thighs. I just dropped the toes. Oh no, who knew? I have a nose. I'm making a nerd, like the nerd candies. So I'm making a nerd. Ah, you're always up at 5. Cool. Early risers. I tell you, I used to work midnights when I worked as a nurse and a medic on an ambulance. I always worked nights. So I was so attuned to sleeping during the day that it has taken me years to get used to sleeping at night. And I still will wake up in the middle of the night. I still have trouble at times. It's crazy. So I found one toe. I have 4 toes that I made. They have dropped into my bag as usual. What else is new? Ah, another toe. That was a string to, oh, there we go. The other 2 toes I made. I made 4 toes. So 4 toes. I have to have 6 total, but when you make the 3rd toe for the foot, you have to connect the other 2 toes to it. So I was making the 3rd toes last. But that's not what I've been looking for in my bag. I've been looking for my new crochet hook I wanted to share with you guys because I love it. There's my phone. Not that I need it, but there is my phone. Oh, come on, come on. There it is. I got a new crochet hook and I'm in love with it. It is so nice. It is amazing. It is terribly expensive. Oh my, it's not like a Nelson Wood hook. Those are extremely expensive. Those are over $100. This is not. But it shows it's a mirror, so you can't really tell, but the size is printed large enough. Come on. The size is printed large enough that you can actually read it, which is perfect for me. I can see it. But the whole thing, if I could get it to do it, I gotta hold it right. There we go. The whole thing's metal. The black part is metal. I keep forgetting when I hold it against my other hand, it don't ding. But there we go. The black part's metal. There we go. It rings. I didn't know when I bought it. I thought this would be acrylic or resin, and it is not. It is metal, all metal, 100%. And I crochet like this because of the blindness. I have to feel the loop on the hook when I'm crocheting. And this hook is a dream. It crochets like butter. I mean, oh my gosh, just like butter. This is 325 hook that I'm crocheting worsted weight with. Now, I have to say, this is its worsted weight, but you guys will agree with me. It's probably a thin 4. It's not super, I'm not holding it tight. It's not, I gotta cover my face to get, there we go. It's a thin 4. So I'm using the D hook on it, the 325 hook on it. And it works brilliantly like butter. Absolutely perfect hook. Wednesday, I'm not happy. You called my butt. So, yes, that was Wednesday. My cat. Best investment I've made. Now, that's not to say I don't love the furls, because I do. I have to use a fatter hook than normal because I have arthritis in my hands, and a skinny hook causes me great pain in my hands. The smaller the hook, even like a knitting needle, makes my hands hurt because it's so tiny to hold. This is not a real tiny needle, but still. The smaller the object I have to hold, the more my hands will hurt real bad. I don't know if other people have that problem. I did find that the bigger the hook, the easier it is to hold. And I don't get pain, and I can crochet for hours. Your new hook is beautiful. It also has that swell in it. And I find that swell makes it easier to hold and doesn't cause pain like the skinnier hooks does. It just, I don't know, it just does. I'm opening up my iPad. It's been sleeping. And somebody asked me a question, so let me answer them. There we go. So they will see what I said. Oh, she's so sweet. Let me tell them where I'm at. Yeah, I have friends that are up at this time of day and they're asking me, where are you? I'm live. It's on Amazon US, not too expensive. That's awesome. I like metal because I can crochet fast with metal. Not as fast as most people, but I can crochet quicker with a metal. I have lots of resin hooks that I collect. Yeah, I shouldn't collect hooks, but I do. I collect hooks in yarn. I like to collect them, and they're a beautiful collection. It's one of those things. Eventually, I'm going to have to get rid of them. You're working on June's blanket. How lovely is that? That's wonderful. That's not the only thing I'm working on. I left the other project in the other room by accident. I am also working on a frog. I'm doing the front and the back at the same time. It's hard to explain that. I crochet the front, I twist the yarns, and then I crochet the back. And then I have to, because I have to, it's worked in the round, but I'm doing the front and the back in different colors. And yeah, I crochet one color, and then I crochet the other color, and then I have to meet them, and they have to twist. I have to twist the colors, just twist the yarns, and then turn and work back. So I'm working back and forth, working in the round at the same time. It's so hard to explain. I have to demonstrate that. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. I don't even know if people, you would understand because you've crocheted for a long time. But yeah, you crochet with one yarn in one direction. And then you twist the yarns and crochet with the other yarn in the other direction. You go back to yarn A, which is yellow. And then you turn and you come back and you crochet back around to yarn B, which is green. And you twist the yarns and you take and go back and forth. That's what I'm doing. Because I wanted the belly to be a particular color. And instead of doing them in separate pieces and sewing them together, I'm just crocheting them together. It works fine. I find it kind of weird. You made a video walking with shadow this morning. Oh, how beautiful. Yeah, some people don't understand when you do that. I just thought it was easier to do. Call me crazy, but yeah, I just thought it was easier. Yeah, that's just me. One of them things. Yes. Good morning, my Leslie. How are you? I thought I'd come on for about a half hour and say hi to everyone and see how they're doing. Thank you for understanding it, Manuela. Yes, I've done that in knitting as well. It's just another way of doing it. You just have to remember to pull tight where the two yarns meet and cross. That's it. Good morning, Mary. Good morning. Good morning. It is so good to see you, ladies. I was up since 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I got to do something. And you're going to laugh. I told Mama and I told Candy, I'm riding my bike this morning. And Wednesday is jumping up on the back and clawing me on my rear end while I'm riding my bike. Oh, bless you. I'm so sorry. Whiskey woke you up. I can't decide if Wednesday wanted me to ride faster or get off the bike. I don't know. Although I think she wanted me off the bike because she keeps coming in here. If she keeps clawing my back end, we're going to fight. I think I'm going to put a towel because it has a back on my seat. I think I'm going to put a towel down so she can't claw my back end. It doesn't feel good. It's bad enough that she grabs at my feet. I've learned to put on my sneakers when I'm riding the bike because she will claw at my feet. Yeah, not happy about that. But it's been a very eventful morning. My husband, yeah, I'm wearing a shirt from yesterday. Sorry. My husband saw my shirt yesterday and says, Olga, good morning, my love. That's not what my husband said. My husband said, your frog looks awfully sad. I said, I don't think he looks sad. I said, he's just in a mood, trying to enjoy his coffee. So I was laughing about that. I'm like, he just wants his coffee. Either ride fast or get off the bike. Yes. Exactly. And she's back there, both claws up. And I mean, I'm riding. And all of a sudden, wham! Right in the butt. Yeah. Yeah. One time I reached back to smack her and it's already bruised. I banged the bike. Yeah. I hit the bike back instead of the cat. I will. Oh, really? You know I'm going to love that. I will love that. I like to say that my library put in an art installation for me. Behind our library is a little garden, and they put in a frog sitting on a mushroom. It's a statue. And I tell everybody they did that for me, even though they didn't. I still like to pretend that they did. It's a tiny library right down the street. And yes, if I walk in, they know me by name. I donated a bunch of hardback books to them. Yes. When I lost my eyesight, my husband felt that we needed to downsize our book collection. So I donated a large amount of hardback books to them. And they were very appreciative. I wasn't going to read them. I've already read them. They were in extremely good shape, like brand new shape. No dog ears or nothing. They still had their dust jackets and stuff. So they were very appreciative. And you can go check them out at my local library. And yes, they used to be mine. It's always weird when you go see your book on the library shelf. It's kind of weird, but they were going to put in a plaque that said donated by by the Williams family. And no, you don't have to do that. You don't. But it does have a thing in there that says donated by the Williams family. I told them they didn't have to do that, but they did. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. I feel like a little celebrity. I mean, when I talk about books, I don't mean like 20. I mean like 60 or 70. It might have been 70. But we donated a large sum of books. Yeah. I'm an avid reader, and I used to read at least 2 books a week, sometimes 3, because that's what I would do all the time is read. I would read and crochet or read and knit. Didn't watch TV, just would read all the time. So we donated those, including our children's books that we had that were in excellent shape. So, yeah, we did that. It was fun. But, I mean, I didn't want to sell them. I just wanted to, do something with them where somebody could enjoy them. So we just donated them. And they get passed from our little library to our main library, back and forth, because sometimes somebody wants to check them out at the main branch. Oh, I'm still a bookworm, Manuela. I may not physically read it, but I do audio. And yeah, with audio, I can get through 3 books in a week. Yeah. Which, yeah, I love to read. I'm not saying I'm well read. I'm just saying I love to read. But I read a lot of horror and thriller and mystery trash. Now, I have read a lot of the classics. Yeah. But I can't help that. As soon as I could read, that's all I ever wanted to do. When I was growing up, I used to ride my bicycle to the library. I did. I used to ride my bike to the library. I read well above my grade level, and the librarian knew me by name, and if my parents wanted to know where I was, they knew I would be at the library. That's where they could find me. Yes, very much so. Definitely at the library. It was just, I don't know, my family instilled that love for books to me. My mom, the love of music. My grandparents, the love of books. You have to read. You know, you do. You have to read. I have so many books on my phone that I have to dump the photos off. It's terrible. Yes, carpool line, baseball practice, all the time. When I'm not hanging out with my friends or catching up on a video, I'm listening to a book. It is good for the soul. And there's so many books out there. It is phenomenal. You know, I do have that list of 100 books you're supposed to read before you die, and I'm trying to get through it. But I am skipping a couple. I do love Audible, but I have Bard and Audible. Bard is for the blind in America, where I get free audiobooks. It's not as current as Audible, but it's pretty current. I'd say it's with the like up to 2024. Audible is 2025, so I love it. Oh, Google it. It's right there. Yeah. It just depends on whose list you want. You probably read some of the books on the list if you read any classics. I mean, seriously, any classics are on there. I mean, you've got To Kill a Mockingbird's on there, Pride and Prejudice is on there, War and Peace is on there. Those are ones Hey Hope, those are ones I've already read. Yes, I actually read War and Peace. Big book, good story. Little dry at times, but well worth it. I love to read. Love to read. I am doing good. How are you? I've been up since the middle of the night. I know, it's terrible. I wanted to come on here while I cooled down after I rode my bike. Yep. Before I started crocheting again. I don't know why I can't talk and crochet. I guess because I'm counting the whole time. That would make sense. You know, the whole time I'm counting. It'd be nice to be able to sit here and chit chat with you guys and crochet the whole time, but I have to count. I'm not able to do all the talking and counting in my head at the same time. Yeah, I can't walk and chew gum either. Never really tried though. Sam, good morning. How are you? And of course, Sam, it's the opposite time of the day. Bless you, Sam. Sam, what time is it for you? I gotta know. Bless you, Sam. You are all the way in Australia. And I gotta know, what time is it on the other side of the planet? Because we did discover Manuela is 6 hours ahead of me. It's 8 p.m. Bless your heart. Well, Sam, I get up at 4 in the morning. Look at you. Look at you, Hope. Going on 8 p.m. Both of you. I don't know how y'all do it. How do y'all stay up for our lives in the middle of the day? I don't know how you do it. Bless you. Oh my gosh. I would be like the replay girl if I had to do that. I don't know how you do it. Y'all are amazing. You really are. I was already up. My friends weren't awake yet that I sit and chit chat with in the morning, and I thought I would go live for about a half hour or so. Wow. You sleep most of the day. I used to do that. I worked nights. I stopped working in 2001. But yeah, I used to do that. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh, I love you guys. I used to do this, Sam. I used to get up at the crack of dawn and just come live for a little while, just to have coffee with everyone. Hmm. Yeah. You've been awake since your 7 a.m. Bless you, Olga. Olga is in South Africa. She is also 6 hours difference from me. Night shift does screw up your body forever. That's why I wake up in the middle of the night, Leslie. I tried to go to bed at 8:30 last night. Woke up a couple hours later. Well, I went to bed at 8:30, got up at a little bit before 11, put Joey to bed at 11, went back to sleep, woke up at 2:15, and been awake since. Couldn't go. I tried to sleep. I tried to go back to sleep. I took a melatonin and tried to go back to sleep. Yeah. And here I sit. And let me shock all of you. I take a sleeping pill. It doesn't work. Wednesday sneaking. And then she ran. I'm pointing a squirt bottle at her. That's all I'm doing. I'm not even squirting her. I'm just pointing it at her. She's afraid of it. It's water. It's water. But she's afraid of it. The first bottle had water with a little bit of vinegar in it. And then she hated it. Then now it just has water. And so she's afraid. Which is funny. But I worked nights for years and years and years. I've worked nights since 1993. Yeah. I worked nights since then. Yeah. And stopped in 01, which really isn't that long of a period of time, but your body acclimates to it so easily that coming out of it is difficult. Yeah. Yeah. It was easy to get into, hard to get out. But it's all right. My dad worked shift work for years, and he never, after retirement, never reacclimated to a normal schedule. Never did. And apparently I woke up my husband. Good morning, Michelle. You're up early. Good morning, Jill. You're a night shifter also. Blow, bless your heart. Bless you. I'm so sorry for the night shifters. I know it's difficult. It is. It's hard to be a night shifter sometimes. But I loved working at night because it was, at the hospital, it was peaceful. In the ambulance, it was active. Trust me. It was active. But I worked at night shift at the hospital. I went in at 7 p.m., 7 a.m. I got off work. Next day, 7 p.m., 7 a.m. I got off work. Third day, I went in at 3 p.m. and got up at 7 a.m. So I did 3 days. I did 40 hours. Yes, I did 40 hours in 3 days. I'm holding up 4 fingers. 40 hours in 3 days. Then I went to work on the ambulance. I had 1 day off, and then I worked on the ambulance for 24 hours. Yeah. I mean, it was awful. And then I worked at another private ambulance company, and I worked midnights there. But midnights at a private ambulance company was fun because I could sleep in the back of the ambulance until we had a run. Yes. It was quite peaceful in the morgue for the most part until you had bad nights. I mean, it just depends. In DC, it wasn't peaceful at night, but during the day, it was fairly peaceful. The nights were the worst. They were always busy. You know, you get to call for a temperature for the past week. I could tell you other stories, but I'm not going to. I don't share that part of my life. I keep it to myself. I have a few close people I've shared it with, but I don't. It is a city that never sleeps. It's not New York, thank goodness. Good morning, Cooley. It's not New York, so it's not that bad. I am very thankful to our president trying to clean up that city. It needed it. It's way worse than when I worked there. Let me just put it that way. When I worked there, it wasn't that bad, and it is now. So, but it is a beautiful city, very beautiful. I would recommend anybody to go visit the city. It is stunning. But yeah, I don't want to work there anymore. No, I worked at a hospital downtown in there, and but I lived an hour and a half away. I mean, that explains a big thing to you. And that's with no traffic. So if I lived an hour and a half away, that should tell you something. And it's worse now. So no, I wouldn't do it. But I'm thankful that it's getting cleaned up. Very thankful. I can't wait to see what a great job he does. But do pray for the National Guard that's going in to help clean up the city. Yeah, they're already there, and more are being sent, but do pray for them. So hopefully they'll get it cleaned up. It is super early, Cooley, but it's not this isn't the earliest I've ever gone on. I've gone on at 4 in the morning before. I do see things in the news and I hear how bad it is. No, I have family that lives in the city, and then family that lives outside of the city. I do. I know what it is. I don't like it. I have several family members that live downtown DC. I don't like it. I know he's leaving today. Bless him. I just hope he's stationed in Northwest. I used to work in Northeast. The worst section is Southeast. Yeah. I've been Southeast in the ambulance, and it was awful. The stories I could tell you. But I ain't going to tell you. And you can't make me, and you can't give me enough money to tell you. Because that's people's, the reason I don't tell is because that's stuff that happened to people, and I don't want to make a spectacle of something that happened to someone's life. So I think you all can understand that. I don't want to make a spectacle of someone's life, during a horrible time. So I don't tell stories about my work that I did. But I will make jokes about my son clawing me in the butt. My son. My cat. Wow, I got to call my son today. It's on my mind. When I do that, it means I have to call my son. I know he won't be able to tell you anything. Yeah, I know. It still will be. He's on my mind. But my son is on my mind too. So, yeah. My son works right outside the district. So, that's on my mind. Yeah. He works just outside of DC. We call it the district. We call it the city. We call it downtown. So, my son works right outside of the city. And when I said that, God's telling me to contact my son. So, I joke about things about my cat clawing my behind because she did. Bless her soul. She's lucky she's still alive. And she scratched my leg to boot. Good thing I love my cat. I'm just saying. And no more coffee. I pretty much have stopped coffee for a while. It was causing me so many abdominal pains, upper abdominal pain. And I had to stop the coffee. It's been bad. Yeah, I think Whiskey's going to be very lucky she's alive for quite a while. Bless her heart. Oh my goodness. You were sleeping good too. Bless you. I wasn't. I don't know why I woke up and I was like, I can't believe it's only after 2. When I woke up, I thought it was much later. Hey, Jules. I thought it was like closer to 5 when I woke up, and no, it was not. I am actually stunned that it was not. Yeah. I'm actually glad I'm not all sweaty anymore. Thank God. Yeah, it was bad. I'm riding my bike and the cat's clawing me in the behind, and I'm riding my bike and I'm looking at the clock going, oh, it's only been 3 minutes. Riding my bike, trying to get my full 5 minutes on the bike. I have not worked out. I have not worked past 5 minutes yet. Yeah, I get winded. So, yeah, I'm getting there. But I'm like, oh, gotta make my 5 minutes. Gotta make my 5 minutes. And I got a cat clawing me in the behind. It is funny. I still can't stop talking about it because I think it's hilarious. I just don't understand what her actions were about. Bless her soul. She's all right. She's in there aggravating her daddy now because he's awake. I must have woke him up when I was going in the bathroom to wash my face. That's the only thing I can figure. I didn't mean to, though. I didn't. I hope you guys will stick around for Twisted Fiber Friends later on today. That will be at 6 p.m. Eastern. That'll be midnight, Hope and Manuela and Olga's time. No, it won't. Try it again. Back up. 4 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock, Manuela, Hope, and Olga's time. I got to recheck that. I need to check myself. Yeah, 4 o'clock Eastern. Because we're going to have so much fun. You get sleepy around 7 and 8 p.m. I get tired around 7 and 8 p.m. too. That's not good. You were going to say, hey, but then Froggy started talking about books, and I saw you, and I thought about the Asheville books. And then I got lost looking to see if another one was going to come out. That's cool. Thank you for correcting me, Olga. You have a wonderful and amazing Sunday. Your husband is on night shift, and he does the same thing. I get it. I get it. When you work nights, your days get all messed up. I get sleepy around 7. I don't go to sleep till like 8:30, and now I'm back up at 2 something. It ain't right. It's really not right. But what are you gonna do? Could always be better. My emails keep coming in this morning. Junk mail, by the way. It's all junk. Yeah. I don't want the junk. I'm hoping that our friend Connie got some sleep this morning. I really do. But do. You were a pharmacist, bless you. Oh, lovely. You do get just as screwed up with your partner. I do agree. I do. Although my partner never did. No. My partner was fine. That was my ex-husband. And then I wasn't married, so. I love to read, Jill. I am a very avid reader. Used to be paper books, and now I am on audiobooks. So I use Bard, which is for the blind in America, and I use Audible. Yes. Yep, she sees it. Yep. So anyway, I was only going to do 30 minutes, but I'm going to go. I love you guys. I hope to see you at Twisted Fiber, friends. You guys stay safe and happy yarning. Bye now.